As the battle rages on, Ishiki reveals to Madara that his pathetic attempt will not reach him and all his efforts will be in vain, despite the transformation he just have undergone. Besides, it seems that the sealing technique is beginning to disappear a little by little as Ishiki regains his visual prowess. The Otsutsuki reveals that Madara did well up to this point, even stopping his bull, but Ishiki then notices something. As Madara unleashes the full power of the Indra Susanoo with 6 arms, Ishiki reaches his hand and tells him, "Not so fast," as the bull bites down the Indra Susanoo hand. The bull seems to grab onto the Susanoo hand with great force as Madara does not seem to be bothered by this minor inconvenience. Madara soon realizes that even this alien with infinite chakra have a limited arsenal after all. Madara then released the 6 arms of the new Susanoo as they pin down the huge body of the bull tightly. During the chaos, Ishiki regains his Sukuna Hikona technique as he tries to reduce the full-powered Susanoo of Madara, yet he fails miserably. To Ishiki's surprise, his technique fails against the overwhelming power of the mighty Susanoo. "Ishiki, I can't reduce his technique, but why?" Madara then gives Ishiki a menacing look. As Madara tightens and wraps the cords around the bull and launches him towards the sky with great force, and then Madara slams the bull into the floor, creating this huge explosion. Madara then comments that this technique is very similar in power to the 1,000-armed goddess of Hashirama, as he remembers the time when he fought Hashirama at full strength. Then the shot cuts to the settlement of Grey Maple, patrol headquarters. Narita, the youngest daughter of Sasuke, and Sakura, the sibling of Sarada, is sitting in an office. An unknown member of the Grey Maple faction seems to address Sarada and asks her, "How can we close our eyes to these charges? Even if you are the daughter of Sasuke, we have instructions to follow." Narita replies that their usefulness in the alliance hasn't increased even a little, and thanks to them, she is now working outside and beyond the standards, patrolling outside her square. Narita adds that they sit in these warm offices and think about themselves only, while I, on the other hand, have intervened and did the dirty things myself. That's the difference. And then the ninja with the double scar on his face goes off at Narita and tells her that the prisoners will not be able to tell us any information because she went overboard with the capture. He adds, "We are at war, Narita, and the success of this alliance depends on each and every one of us. You need to understand that we must act together as one. This war can't be won alone. It all starts with discipline and relationship." "Where's your discipline, Narita? Where are your ninja equipments? What kind of hairstyle is this?" Then he adds that she can be killed for this, for not following instructions. Narita then smiles and replies, "Well, I can handle myself, even when I am completely alone. It's you weak people, who always have to struggle and search for support." Then Narita adds, "How about this? Can you demonstrate the praise of teamwork that you speak so highly of, right here and now? Also, we will check at the same time, your opinion about my hair." And then Narita gave him the Sharingan look, then she bursted laughing as if it was a joke. Of course the ninja got scared, and then he walked off and said, It wasn't even worth trying." As Narita sees the silhouette of group of people getting closer, she tells them then he'll go now, but she is stopped by a woman. Can you guess who? Lady Tsunade, as she walks confidently towards her. "I can't be the only one who missed her. Right?" Narita seems to be surprised and in shock at the same time. Tsunade tells her that this whole situation doesn't seem to be working with you. After all, Narita does not listen to anyone, and the lectures are no use as well. Narita replies as she tries to clarify her stand, "They were just getting in the way. I'm only confident in my abilities that I'm right, Tsunade-sama. They seem to doubt me and fall out. And this only hinders me from doing my job." Tsunade stays silent for a moment, then she replies, "You know, I've experienced a lot in this life, and I've seen a lot, including people of different generations. But this is only one of the options. It is impossible to determine that exactly how much ways are such people often will influence your destiny." Tsunade continues. "Narita, you are following a path that does not bounds anything good, and goes against the principles that we, the Alliance, are trying to grow into the young generation. Your father, also, was wrong once, But thanks to the 7th Hokage, he was able to change and step on the right path, trading darkness with light. There are even more vile examples, when darkness completely consumed one man. And I, as a former Hokage, cannot allow this curse to be reborn. We are now brought back into the fierce battle between the two titans, Madara says in a sarcastic manner. Are you still hoping for something, as he lies his eyes on the destroyed body of the bull? Right at that exact moment, a huge wave of chakra seems to round up and infuse into earth. Madara comments that Ishiki is trying to fuse with this dimension. His chakra levels are spiking to an immeasurable levels. Ishiki now has become earth itself. Ishiki comments that he never thought he'd resort to using this against a person, but this proves, once again, that this man is a threat to the Otsutsuki plans on Earth. He must be dealt with here and now, before he becomes a bigger problem. Ishiki then transforms the surface of Earth into a month as it opens and charges chakra from the environment as it creates a huge Gododama. It increases with the help of natural energy drawing to it directly from this dimension, as Madara comments. Ishiki then forms a massive death ball directly aimed at Madara as the latter tightens up his Susanoo and brace for the massive attack. Madara then realizes that Ishiki is creating a new dimension as he charges this massive death ball. Madara gets serious as he explains that the spatial Rinnegan technique does not work. This is probably to the technique of Ishiki, creating outside and inner interference between dimensions. Between time and space itself. Well, in this case, I have no choice but to use Izanagi, the dojutsu that changes and recreates realities. A vivid memory then resurfaces in the mind of Madara, a memory when he was still young and training with his father. This amazing manga Madara was created by the talented Deontay. The Twitter will be in the description. Go ahead guys, and let's support this talented artist. This has been Blast Art. Have a great day.